Hi everyone, if you want to know how to make fudgy brownies, you've come to the right place. I'm going to show you an easy way to make it that works all the time. Making brownies is straightforward, so it's a great way to learn if you're new to baking. So yeah, let's go to the kitchen and make some brownies. The ingredients that we need are dark chocolate, butter, we also need white sugar, brown sugar, eggs, salt, vanilla extract, all-purpose flour, and the last one on the list, we also need our cocoa powder. We're gonna start by chopping the chocolate into small pieces. I use a big knife because the chocolate is hard and I'm struggling a little bit, as you can see, but we got this. We got it. We got this, we're fine, we're good. Once we're done, transfer the chopped chocolate in a heat-resistant bowl. In a medium saucepan, add hot water into it. Then place the bowl on top of the simmering water. And also add the butter to the bowl. Make sure that the bottom of the bowl is not touching the water, otherwise it would be too hot and we might burn the chocolate. And we don't really want burnt chocolate, we just want it to melt. Mix the chocolate and butter together using a big spoon or a spatula until it melts. We can see that the chocolate has melted and it's smooth, so now we can take it off the heat. Set it aside and we can leave it to cool down for now. In a separate bowl, put the brown sugar and the white sugar and mix it well using a whisk. We are going to add 3 eggs in total, but we are adding each egg one at a time. Mix the egg using a whisk after adding each one of them. You can also use a mixer if you want to. Here's our second egg. We're going to add it, then mix it as well. By the way, if you guys want the full recipe, it's at the end of this video and you can also find it in the description box below. Now we're just adding the last egg and then we're going to mix it well until it's fully combined. When the mixture looks creamy like this, add the salt, vanilla essence, and the cooled melted chocolate and butter mixture that we set aside earlier. Mix everything together. Because we've added the chocolate, this will make the batter a bit thicker, so you can see it's a little bit thicker than before. Next, we're going to sift the flour into the mixture. We're also gonna add the cocoa powder into the bowl. It's important that you sift the dry ingredients so we don't get any lumps, so don't skip this step. Now fold them gently into the mixture using a spatula until just combined. We don't need to mix it too much. As long as you don't see any of the flour and the cocoa powder, then it's all Gucci. Now let's prepare the baking pan. I'm using a 20 cm square pan. You can use anything a bit smaller than this as well, if that's what you have. Rub the softened butter onto the pan to make sure that the baking paper stays in place. Then put the baking paper on top of each other like this. Pour the batter into the baking pan. This is my favorite part because it looks cool. Look at that! Use a spatula to flatten the top of the batter to make sure that the top is even and flat. Yes. Then gently shake and tap the pan a couple of times to spread the batter evenly. Bake it in a preheated oven for 20 to 25 minutes. I find that cooking for 22 minutes in my oven is perfect, so I'm gonna set the timer to 22 minutes. So it's been 22 minutes, we can take it out of the oven and make sure that you let it cool down a little bit for around 15 minutes, just to give it some time to sit before cutting it. After 15 minutes, we can remove the baking paper and slice the brownies into squares like this. A small trick to make it easier to slice your brownies is by cleaning your knife after every slice. You can dust your brownies with powdered sugar or salt flakes, or you can serve it with vanilla ice cream on the side as well. Any way you do it, it's fudgy, it's yummy. Enjoy your freshly baked brownies. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on Instagram for more updates. See you in the next one.